This is a story about a wasp and its attempt to find home. There was once a wasp who had a perfect little home in a beautiful nest. But one day a human came by and sprayed it. In order to protect its babies, the wasp covered the eggs. Unfortunately, only one egg survived, and when it did, it hatched to find out that it was all alone. Scared and alone, it left the nest to find a new home. It didn't fly too far before it started to dig its new home. You could immediately see why its parent had chosen this location for it. It was nice soil to dig in, with 5% rock and AP horizon, and very granular, making it easy to scoop up and move the dirt. But it made the wasp homesick and feel even more lonely, reminding it of its old home. So it decided to leave again. And while it was flying off, it saw a truck with an open door and decided to fly in to investigate. The door shut when it was in there, and the truck drove off. It traveled all the way from New Hampshire to Montana. Once the truck got to a place called Pipestone in Montana, it stopped at Delano Lake. Then the door opened and the wasp was able to escape. It flew around a bit and kind of liked the area, because there's lots of trees and a nice lake and mountains off in the distance. It decided to make this its new home. But immediately when it started digging, it could tell it was going to be very difficult. It took all the way till winter for the wasp to dig its home, because of the deep O horizon, 45% rock and A horizon, and the sandy loam mixed in with the granular soil, as well as the moisture. By the time it was done, the snow was already falling. In the winter, the wasp got washed out of its home because of the surplus water that accumulated from all the runoff. So the wasp had to leave its home again. This time it flew a lot farther away. Off in the distance, you could see a mountain range and decided to go towards it. It flew to the foothills and found other wasps. It started to dig its own home again. This time it was much better, with only 15% rock in the A horizon, no O horizon, and the soil was loam, fine grain. It was able to finish its home in plenty of time and share it with all the other wasps before winter got there. Once spring got there, all the wasps were able to leave the home warm and dry, because there was no surplus of water that accumulated during spring. And the wasp lived happily ever after.